My name is Steev Baker. I'm the head of Access and Circulation Services at the library. And today we're going to just do a brief tour of the building, the current building, and talk about some changes that are going to be happening in the next month or so. So starting in the middle of May, we will be beginning our process of moving from phase 1 to phase 2 of our building and renovation project. So we're going to go through and take a look at some of the spaces that will be changing and talk about some of those things just to give you an idea of what's coming up so you could prepare for the summer, which is going to be busy and exciting, but full of a lot of changes. So we're here in the community room right now, and as you know, most of the time the community room is either available for reservations by community members, or we have programs here. Starting in June, the room will be closed to the public, and the circulation staff will be working primarily out of this room. That means that our book sorting machine is going to be offline, and it's going to be in this room set up for only staff to use, so you won't be able to use the book sorter anymore out here in the hallway. And also in the lobby, we're going to have all of our book returns out there as well. So this room will be for staff use only. Starting in the middle of May, that's going to be kind of the first big step in our process from phase 1 to phase 2. So we can take a look at the sorter, and I'll just give you an idea of what that's going to look like. So this is our book sorting machine from the back of the staff area here. And this is going to be the first change that's going to happen Monday, May 19th. This machine is going to be taken apart and brought across the hall to the community room, where we will reassemble it. And unfortunately, the inside returns here are going to be closed starting at that time, and we're going to have some big yellow bins out in the lobby that you'll have to make all of the returns to, and then staff will take them into the community room and begin our work from there. So that's going to be the first thing that's going to change, and that's going to happen Monday, May 19th. So we are in what used to be the adult porch, and this is one of the spaces that is going to be closed starting during phase 2. What we do right now, aside from storage here, we also do our window pickups for hold pickups through our drive-through window. This is all going to be taken down, and we will have a new drive-through window installed. The other thing that's going to be closed, and I know this is going to be tricky because these are almost always open, our drive-up book drops are going to be closed starting Monday, June 9th through the end of November. So the only way that you can return items for the entirety of phase 2 is going to be walking in to the library and dropping them into some big yellow bins that we'll have in the lobby. But again, our outside book drops will be closed. Our delivery window will be closed starting on Monday, June 9th through the end of November. So here we are in our conference room, which many of you may know is where, again, community reservations can be made. We have meetings in here. This room will also be closed and be unavailable until the end of phase 2, which phase 2 is going to last from beginning of June through the end of November 2025. So it's going to be kind of a long time, but we're going to be rearranging a lot of the space on this side of the building. We'll get into more details about that later. So we are kind of standing in the heart of the library right now. The rank room, which is our quiet reading room with our fireplace and comfortable seating. In the midst of all of our book stacks, the paperbacks, adult fiction, DVDs and Blu-rays, music CDs, all of this is going to be closed starting on June 9th. So again, it's not just going to be the book drops, but it's also going to be this whole section of the library is going to be closed off. And there's going to be a lot of changes coming from that, but we're going to be moving all of the materials from the children's side of the library into the new edition. And then all of the materials from this part of the library will be moving into the former children's area. Again, that's going to start on June 9th. The library will close, and staff will be moving materials for 2 weeks. On Tuesday, June 24th, the library will reopen, There's going to be walls put up all around in this area to block it off while they work on construction here. And everything is going to move, it's going to shift to that side of the building. The new addition will be open at that point. So the children's department will be taking up pretty much the entirety of the new addition. So there's going to be all kinds of new exciting things there, including the upgraded fish tank and a really fun play structure. All the books and everything will be over there. But unfortunately, that means that the rest of the library is going to be kind of crammed into a space in the corner over there. And there's going to be some changes made during that time. So we're at the children's desk right now. And as you can see behind me, we have the wall that is going to be leading to the new addition. On Tuesday, June 24th, when we reopen the library after a period of closure for 2 weeks, this desk will become the new service desk for circulation and adult services. So anything that you would usually do up at the front desk, checking books out, asking questions about your card, getting new cards, all of that will be done here at this desk because the whole area up front where we currently do that will be closed. All of the children's books and everything will be moved out of this area, and they'll all be moved into the new addition. All of the children's computers will be gone from this area, and the adult computers will be moved to this area right here. So adult computers are going to be here, and the new addition will be open for everyone to use. And the rest of the library is going to be in kind of this small area right here. So we're in the holds area right now. You know the drill. There's something that you want from the library. You go onto LinkCat, you place a hold, and the items get shipped here. And staff unpacks them. We get your name on the item, and then we put it on these shelves for you to take. All of that is going to be changing slightly. The week before we close, we're asking people to either suspend all of their holds or set them to pick up at a different library, because we are not going to be able to pull holds or have them available when we reopen on June 24th. All of these shelves are going to be moved over to this area. They're going to be against the temporary wall that they're building for the construction. And so we will have holds available starting that week, the week of June 23rd. We'll start unpacking these, getting them ready again. But from about, when our last day of service is Sunday, June 8th, when if all the holds that haven't been picked up at that time, we're going to send back to the owning libraries or move them along to the next person. And so we're going to try to manage all that behind the scenes. I'm sure that people will have lots of questions, so feel free to call us or email us. The library's phone number, 608-825-7323. We're happy to answer any questions that you might have, but there will be changes to the way that holds are picked up during the month of June. Oh, hi everybody. Steev Baker again from the Sun Prairie Library. Today we're in the Read Before bookstore, which is Sun Prairie's only used bookstore, and of course is located here in the library building. And will be closing soon. The bookstore is on the side of the building that is going to be in our phase 2 operations. So all of the walls, everything is going to be torn out of this space, and a new and expanded bookstore will be created. So the very last day of the bookstore is going to be May 24th. And after that, the store will be closed while they clean and sort things and get rid of all the old books and things in here. And then it will stay closed through the rest of our construction period. Reopening in April of 2026 is the plan right now.